Hello everyone. Welcome to Also with Simplejay. Still the same person. My name is Sadef and many of you know me as Crypto Toilet. Why some know me as Simplejay? Definitely, and some people still know me as Crypto UCO. Well, that's just my username on Telegram. In today's video, I just would want to show you guys how dxsale Presale works. It's very simple, but I might not be able to show you how it works on maybe Trust Wallet, but it's the same thing. Trust me, it's the same interface. It's the same thing. The only difference is the only difference is that on PC, you are just going to be using Metamask. So in this video, I won't be talking about how to connect Metamask. Sorry about that. I believe I've done that in previous video. If you don't know how to do that, check below this video. You see a video on a video I did on how to connect Metamask to your how to configure Binance Smartchain on Metamask. All right. So check below this video. You will see the details. All right. And to partake in Presale is very simple. You can see like I just did a fake Presale this thing with a fake token though. So I just put a little time. The Presale will end in 7 minutes. All right. So it's very simple on how to partake in Presale, and I want to do it for you. So definitely we get a link to the Presale. Every Presale will have a link generated by dxsales when the Presale was definitely done. So this is my crypto sniping bot for experiment purposes, which I'm using. So like I said, you will get a link that's pertaining to this, but your own won't contain BSC text, all right? Because this is I'm testing this on testnet. So it's very simple. This link, you get links similar to this. Maybe before we start the Presale, maybe 1 minute to the Presale. All right, I will already have generated this link. I will create, once I fill in the necessary Presale stuff, dxsale will give me a link like this. This is the link I will give you, and this is the link you have to visit. All right, the link must be directly from us. Don't visit any fake link you see, because there are fake links. If you go and buy from there, that is fake token. They just dupe you of your money. So the link will be in our Telegram channel. Like 1 minute to the Presale, and 5 minutes to the Presale, I will log the whole group. All right, 5 minutes to the Presale, maybe anybody that want to do Presale, maybe they have a token, they will log the group. All right, once the group has been logged, then they will provide a dxsale link to the project. All right, I'm just saying, if I have a token or you have a token, that is how it's done. It's very simple. So this is the actual link to the Presale in my own case here in this video. Okay, so you must be very careful. You can't just visit any dxsale link. All right, this must be from the person that you want to partake in, his or her Presale, the project. All right. So this is the link. Then you paste it on your browser. In my own case, I already pasted it here. This is the link right here. Let me paste it here again. You paste it and visit the link. It will bring this thing out. Disclaimer. You will accept the disclaimer. Then you click on confirm. All right. So you will come here. This is the fake token. You will show the token details here, which I will talk about later. All right. So, but in this case, here you can see that the total one on raise is 2 BNB, all right? And this 0 means nobody has contributed. So once you're here, you will see a box here where to put your BNB. So you have to check the minimum and maximum right here. You can see soft cap 1 BNB, 2 BNB, hard cap. Minimum contribution is 0.5 BNB, maximum contribution 2 BNB, all right? So that is how it works, okay? So once this thing hits 0, Presale will end automatically, because even if anybody did not contribute, the Presale will end, all right? So so now I want to demonstrate how it works. So from here, all you just have to do is you have to first connect. For me, I'm connected to Metamask and it already shows my balance 0.7. For your own, connect to dxsales. If you see it, will bring, if you click on connect, it will bring something up like maybe Trust Wallet, Metamask, or wallet stuff. Wallet connect. Just choose anyone. Even if you choose Metamask, it will connect. If you choose Wallet connect, it will connect. If you choose Trust Wallet, it will connect. All right. Just choose anyone. All right. So I might just use my phone to do some little videos too for you and post in our Telegram channel, but it's the same thing, very simple. So what we also have to do is, you see the token details right there. Okay, this is the Presale address. You must not send any BNB to this address, please. The token address, you don't send any BNB there, else your token is gone. All right. So what you always have to do is, in my own case, I want to buy how many BNB. You have to check the minimum, because here I define the minimum as 0.5 and 2 as the maximum and 1 as the maximum BNB. So if I put anything less than 0.5, it will not go. If I put anything higher than the maximum BNB that per individual to contribute, it will not go. So in this case, I will buy 0.5. All right. So it told me automatically that, okay, for 0.5, I will get 750 PLTX, because right here we define that one BNB is equals to 1,500. So since I'm contributing 0.5, that is half of 1 BNB. So once you just put the BNB right here, just click on contribute. All right. Now, once you click on contribute, automatically you can see, because I'm on Metamask 0.5, you can see the fee that they are charging is low. If you look at this 0.00001 gas fee, this gas fee is not up to 50, is not up to $1. All right. You can see that the gas fee is very, very cheap. It's not up to $1. Okay. In fact, the gas fee is not even up to $2. All right. So I will click on confirm. Now it's trying to, as you can see, contributing BNB. So once you contribute, you will see my token will show here, and the amount I contributed will show here. Now you can see it has confirmed the transaction, and you can see 0.5 BNB contributed, the amount I contributed, and 750 BNB, the amount I'm to claim. But right now, you won't be able to claim the token until this presale ends, all right? And until the person that created the presale clicks on finalize from his own end, before you'll be able to see claim button, because the presale is still going on. You can't claim any token now. And you can see this is 0.5 BNB, the soft cap, and we need to hit add cap of minimum of 1 BNB. So what will I do? So I will quickly use my trust wallet right here. I will quickly connect to another wallet to participate in the BNB in the presale. All right. So since I change it, you can see it has show my other wallet right here. So I will use that to participate again. And if you see here is 0 PLT, because what? This is a new wallet on Metamask. You know, you can load different wallet on Metamask. So I will contribute 0.6. All right. So I will get 900. I will contribute again. Contribute. This is for a different wallet. So Metamask makes it easier, all right, to switch between wallets. You can see I will contribute again for 0.6. It will automatically calculate my PLT right here, and the BNB I contributed will show right here. Now 900. So 1.1 BNB raise out of 2. So the time is already ticking. It's going. So soft cap is 1 BNB. Close. Let me see if I can still see some BNB within the next 1 minute. Oh my goodness. Let me see something. Right, I've been given. Oh my goodness. Let me quickly put 1. Oh, the presale has ended. Oh my goodness, the presale has ended. It has ended. I couldn't contribute on time. So the presale has ended. Okay. So I couldn't, because of the time I put in the presale. I set is too small, so we couldn't eat hard cap. So this is soft cap. But since the soft cap is defined as 1 BNB, so we eat soft cap. So that means that I can now go and finalize it. So that is how presale works, though. That is how presale works. So I couldn't. I would have provided that one. That is a testnet BNB. We don't think it's a fake BNB. You can't use it. It's for development. So from here, we hit soft cap. This is soft cap. That is minimum, and this is maximum one we're trying to raise. But since we hit minimum, then there's no problem. But in case you did not hit minimum, if assuming we did not hit minimum, what will happen is dxsale will automatically transfer everybody's BNB back to them automatically. All right. So you will see your BNB. They will ask you. You will see a claim button asking you to what to claim. All right, your BNB. All right. Assuming we did not hit hard cap, and we do not hit soft cap, like this is the minimum. I define minimum as 1 BNB. Assuming we do not hit 1 BNB, and that is it here. You can see here, soft cap 1 BNB, hard cap 2 BNB. Assuming we did not hit soft cap, so what happens is you have to just log in, and DxSale will ask you to claim your contributions back. All right, they will give you back, so you do not lose anything with DxSale. So that is what happens on DxSales. Okay, so that is what happens. They will ask you to claim your BNB back, so you do not lose it. The person that created the Presale won't have access to it since you do not hit hard cap. They won't release the BNB to him. So assuming you hit hard cap, that is when he has. Since he did not hit soft cap, they won't release BNB to him. But once you hit soft cap, they will release the BNB to him. And although they are not releasing it to him, though, he will only be able to. You won't just be able to claim back your BNB because you already hit soft cap, and the person in charge of the Presale will have to go and include add liquidity will be added automatically. It's not like the person will be the one to. It's not like the person will be the one to add liquidity or to manually. It will be added automatically, and I'll show you how liquidity is being done. It's DxSale that will add the liquidity themselves. But before I show you that, let me just show you something right here. So this is how the thing will be. When they give you a link, this is the link to the DxSale link Presale. Once they give you the link, all you just have to do, you will see all these things, which this total supply confirms the total supply of the available tokens in question. The tokens we are trying to sell, anyone is trying to sell to you. Then you will see the total supply. Meanwhile, this total supply does not really mean that is the total token available, because the truth is 50% of it might have been burned. So you have to confirm from any token you want to buy. It's better you confirm from those divs in their Telegram channel to give you a link to the token. It's advisable to ask so that you can check the total supply of the token yourself and check the available tokens. The available tokens is the token after the burnt token, and I will show you an example. So, for instance, this is what I'm saying. Let me get straight to this. This Super Mario token. The Presale is tomorrow actually, and I want to show you something. So before you partake in any Presale, make sure you know the smart contracts of the Presale. It is very, very important, because if you don't know those in charge of the Presale, it might be risky. So it's better you look for available information to ask some questions from the divs. For me, I don't invest in Presale. I don't know the divs, or Presale that does not have at least good website that has information about the project. Because anyone can just create token and say you should come and buy. So me, I prefer token Presales that have website. It shows they are serious. All right. So from here, okay, they are token with this Presale will start in less than 18 hours, and they are using DxSales. So if you scroll down right here, you can go to their website to read about their project. If you are just watching this video now, so you see the scan. If you click on it, they already put a link to their what are they calling it? They already put a link to their Telegram channel, to their blockchain. Okay, so what's going to happen is, if you look at this right here, okay, you see orders. Okay, you can see that this is 1 quadrillion, but it's actually not 1 quadrillion that is available. You will see that there's 50% right here, and there's 50% right here. It's 45% right here. This 50% right here has been burnt. That is the burn address 000. So the only token left is about 50%. The only token left now is 500 trillion, because 500 trillion has been burnt. Okay, so you will see from here that there are like 3 addresses. Okay, this one holds 3%, this one holds 1%, and this one 1%. So this one holds 45%. Now you might be scared. 45%? No, this 45% is the one that will be sent to the DxSale smart contract that will hold the Presale. In fact, before the Presale, after configuring everything, the DxSale smart contract will be the one to take all these tokens. In case they did not take all of them, maybe the divs of the token can then burn the remaining one. And once they burn it, you will see that this thing will increase from 50 to maybe like 55%, depending on the one left they burn. Anytime they burn any token, you will see that this one will increase. The percentage will increase, because this is burnt address. Burnt address means no one owns the wallet address, so no one have power over any token sent to that address. If you go and check this bond address is 000, you see a lot of token, you will see Bitcoin, you might see Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB there. No one have power over this, not even the gods of your village. No one, no technology, no hackers can ever have access, because it's just a wallet address that does not exist. No one controls it. That's why they call it bond address. Okay. So now this is the one that will be sent to the dxsale. All right. So that's why I said you always ask to know, because from here, when you are here, you see that dxsale will warn you that, see, warning zone. They will ask you, you say you could lose your funds. They are telling you, because in case, don't be scared of this thing, but you have to be very, very careful. If you are participating in pre-sale, you don't really know the deals behind them. Like you don't. It's not like you should know the deal one on one. I mean, if the deals you don't know their Telegram, you can't ask questions to be sure they are real, or maybe it's just, a serious project. We definitely have Telegram, we have websites, we have social media pages, all right. But some does not have, so they just create the token, because it's easy for anyone to just create a token if they have the money and just listen to scam people. We've seen a lot of fraud. So all you just have to do is, you have to, when they tell you this, they say the sale is listed in the DeFi zone and all those things. They will say the sale is listed in DeFi zone and everything. So they will tell you soft cap warning. The soft cap sale is very low. Liquidity warning. The liquidity of this sale unlocks in a very short time. Well, they will say maximum contribution warning. The sale is very, very high. Maximum contribution warning. This sale has a very high maximum contribution ratio to add cap and allowment. A user might be able to buy large portion of the supply. So they just give you all those warnings, but this, if they tell you that the token is much, well, you just have to, they are just informing you, because they will check the total supply of the token and the token available for sale. That is why this warning is there. But because their contract can't dictate if div actually burn some or did not burn some. So these things right here for newbies, don't, it matters if you don't know the div behind the tokens and if the token is not born. So you have to know, you have to be sure it's a project that won't rock pull. All right. So, but I want to explain this thing now. This is the total supply. This is the token available for supply, and this is the token that will be provided as liquidity. Soft cap, minimum contribution. Hard cap, maximum contribution the project is looking for. Then pre-sale price. This is the pre-sale price. That means for every 1 BNB, you get 1,500 of any coin that is here. So now, minimum contribution means minimum you can contribute to the pre-sale you need to have before you partake in the pre-sale, excluding the transfer fee. Maximum contribution, the maximum you can contribute towards this project, excluding the transfer fee. So pre-sale time, the time it will start. Pre-sale end time, the time it will end. Although sometimes you don't need to worry about this pre-sale time. A pre-sale time can be, end time can be 3 months. It does not mean. Why is this? If the pre-sale is even one, end time is 1 year, and when the pre-sale starts, it's people quickly buy all the token, because it's better to have a long pre-sale time, because if you did not have long pre-sale time, and let's say the unexpected happened and people couldn't start buying the token on time, maybe they were busy and all those kind of stuff, and the pre-sale time is short and you couldn't hit minimum and soft cap, then once the pre-sale ends, no one will be able to contribute again, and money will have to be refunded to participants, and that might cause problem for the project. So to be on the safer side, what one needs to do is to at least extend the minimum, the pre-sale time, to extend it, the end time, to like at least, even if it is 3 days or 4 days. But that does not mean, because even if you extend it to 4 days, if when people participate in pre-sale, this hard cap was met within, if the hard cap was met within let's say within 5 minutes, all right, the pre-sale will end automatically. It won't wait for this end date anymore. So the pre-sale either end this date, any date that is there, if hard cap has not hit what is specified. But if hard cap hits what is specified, then this date does not matter. The pre-sale will end automatically, like in ours. It will end automatically, and once it ends, then it can now be listed for trading. All right. So the end date really doesn't matter. All right. The only time you can the end date can be a factor is if the hard cap is too much. Maybe hard cap is like 4,000 BNB, 1,000 BNB. It can be. it might not be when will we contribute this? But if the project is a huge one that people are talking about, it does not matter. All right, because pre-sale can be end date can be 1 week, and when the pre-sale starts, they will buy it up within 10 seconds. Like Everrise raised 4,000 BNB, and Everrise pre-sale only took 10 seconds, despite the fact that the pre-sale is supposed to be like maybe 2 hours. But it took just 10 seconds to end the pre-sale because a lot of people buy. I believe some people use both. So a lot of people buy. So it does not really matter. So now, Pancakeswap listing. Now, what's Pancakeswap? Pancakeswap listing, this is where pre-sale can be lucrative, and maybe in subsequent video I'll be teaching you maybe how to profit from pre-sale. Yeah, you can profit from pre-sale. Now, if you go and check, you can go and do an experiment by yourself. If you go to dxsale, you see some different pre-sale. Just check them. See, Pancakeswap listing rate is what the rate the token will be listed. Remember, pre-sale rate is what? Let's see. This one is pre-sale rate too. That means pre-sale, you are buying more token. Now, this Pancakeswap listing rate means the amount of amount of token 1 BNB will get you. Now, remember that 1 BNB during the pre-sale was able to get you 1,500 of this token. But now, during listing, 1 BNB will be able to get you what? 500. Meaning 1 BNB will be equal to 500. And this person participates in pre-sale got 1,500. What is that? That is times 3. That means if this token is automatically listed, I've made 3 BNB for participating in pre-sale. That is the beauty of pre-sale. I've made 350. I've made times 3 of my money for participating in pre-sale, which is what? 3 BNB. So that is where pre-sale can be profitable. So sometimes people are hunting pre-sale, but they just need to know their Telegram, ask div to be sure that okay, this div won't rock. And again, you have to be careful with pre-sale, because while the pre-sale might be lucrative, you might not be able to sell, because the reason is you must the reason why you have to ask for the smart contract, the contract address, is you must check if the contract address has a mint function. Like I told you, I like my videos, I've been teaching you guys how to protect yourself from rock pooling. So if you are new just watching this video, maybe you find it on YouTube or anywhere, please revert back to my videos. I have list of good contents where you can learn from. So please take your time and watch most of my video if you want to learn, if you want to stay safe on this shitcoin trading or any form of token trading on Pancakeswap and PooCoin app, because I have videos that will help you not to avoid all this being scammed by scammers. All right, so if you look, because it might look pleasing in the eye here, then when they list it finally, you won't be able to sell, because what? A smart contract, the code, the smart contract contains honeypot that only allow people to buy, because while buying in pre-sale, it is the smart contract of DSC that is handling it. So by the time they list it for you, we have to trade, and it might be that in the guy's honeypot code, no one is able to sell. You can only buy. So that is why pre-sale can be risky at times, and that is why I say you must collect the smart contract from the div. This is the smart contract, so that you look it up on this thing, and you start checking all these things, like all this thing which I taught you guys, like reading all these infos, just reading all this info, able to see if the token has maybe mint function, or maybe the renounce ownership, or any form of stuff like that. You just have to continue checking it to check. And there's another website which I just discovered, which you can check hidden code, any hidden code that is in a smart contract, maybe like where you can check honeypot code. I've never done video on honeypot code, so I'll be doing another video that shows you how to check honeypot code from a smart contract. All right, that shows you how to check honeypot code. I'll be showing you on another video, which I'll be doing. I just find out about the website and it's been effective. So when you combine that with the previous listing which we've done, then it can make your altcoin trading smooth and you can profit. And I have a new system of trading altcoin now. That is me for you. There's one thing I use, and I just spray my money. Sometimes I just put $5, $5 across different coins. That is the truth. By the time if I want to spend $50 on shitcoins, I can spread it on 10 shitcoins for $5 each. And why that? I know what I'm doing. I've seen someone do such tactics and it works. It's $5 turned to $200. If I put it in 10 and I took my time to decide in 10 and I go for $5 each, I know that if one did not come, one might go, and it worked for me. One might give me, even if one give me times 10, that is $50. If another one give me maybe times 5 or times 10, that is another $50. Or at least the 10, 2 to 4 of it might produce money. If 2 to 4 of it eventually give me back maybe like $100 or maybe like $150 or even $200, maybe after 4 days, I leave them, I watch what is going on with the 10. So maybe after 4 days, and they give me, I will show you how it works in another video. I'll be doing a couple of videos. So when I see, maybe after the whole thing, Because some coin, it is after 4 days. You see some coin doing times 35x. Maybe after 4 days, out of the 10, maybe 5 can give me maybe like $500. That is the truth I'm telling you. It works. $500. And even if you lose one, you know that you're only losing $5. I'm talking about those that have money to invest. So that is what I do. So, and there's the way I do it. I only monitor coin which liquidity has been added, and I see that it has enough liquidity. And I will show you how I do it in my other video, which I'm going to be releasing. That is how this thing works. Pancake listing rate. So, and from what I can see from Super Mario Tokens Telegram channel, they said they are listing at ×3. Well, I pray they do so. So, Pancake liquidity, that is the amount of liquidity, like the amount of money generated. Like, from here we generate 2 BNB. Let's say we generate 1.1 BNB. So it means how much will be added to Pancakeswap. Is it the whole BNB? If it is 100%, that means it's the 100% of either the soft cap or hard cap, the 100% of anything that we will raise here. You can see that we only raise 1.1 here. So this thing is telling us, this place is telling us that the liquidity that will be added is 100%. 100% means anything we raise there will be added. But most tokens, you cannot see them add 100%, and it's normal. If the token add the minimum dxsale require a token to add is 50, then the recommended amount they require a token to add is 71%. All right. But if a token now adds maybe 80% of what there is, I can join the presale. And even that is if after half, if they add at least 71% or 70% of what there is, if I see that they are trying to add 70% of any amount, I will join the presale because it's good. Because of what? They can't add everything. They can't add 100%. The reason is part of the money is what they will be using for promotion. So you don't expect them to add everything. Then which money will they use to continue promoting the project so that you make much profit? That is how project works. You don't add all money you raise. Even when Ethereum did their own ICO, they don't add all the money as liquidity. They don't do that because there won't be any money for trading. And even if the div want to promote, that means the div will have to be selling part of the coin to start promoting, which does not make any sense. So what usually happens is they sometimes if the div behind it are good, they can add like maybe 80% of the money or even 75%. But if there are some people that can still add 50%, some can add 60%. But if I see any div that adds maybe 71%, straight down to maybe 80, 90 or anything like that, I can join. All right. So it shows that fine, these people are good because let's say we are trying to raise about 400 BNBs and I see here that okay, they are trying to add like maybe 75% or 80%. It's good. Add the 75% or 80% of the total 400 BNB we are adding to liquidity. It makes sense. And here is the liquidity unlock date. One thing I like about dxsale is they are the one that will add liquidity automatically when the person that created this token clicks on finalize. So now we check here. This place is very, very necessary. This unlock date shows that this liquidity, once it's added, has been locked automatically. I like it. That is one thing I like about dxsale. Anybody that uses their website to host a presale, dxsale will automatically lock the liquidity. So they can't remove the LP. It cannot be removed. The only way they can lock pull is if the div does two things. One, can mint token. Two, does not allow people to sell. And that's why I said you must check if there's a minting option in the code. But if the div is not able to mint token, there's no way the div can lock pull because dxsale has blocked this and is not able to what? Remove LP. So you have to look. He's not able to remove LP and he's not able to mint token. So there is no way it can lock pull from the project. So that's why you have to be very, very serious. You have to check this thing is necessary. And if from here, if you check and you notice that this liquidity unlock date, it shows when the liquidity will be unlocked. And it shows maybe just 1 month because minimum is 1 month that dxsale requires. So because of testing purposes, you can see that I put 1 month here. If after checking it, this thing shows that liquidity will be unlocked 1 month, my brother, please don't participate in the presale. That I'm not saying you don't participate, but if a project is serious and maybe they promise that they will lock for 1 year and they're not locking it for 1 month, does it make any sense? They are waiting. Once after 1 month, dxsales will release the LP and they will be able to remove it. So, but for now, so let's say a token now from here it's showing liquidity unlock date as maybe showing liquidity unlock date as maybe 2022, maybe July, and I see that the amount of BNB they are raising here is much, maybe like 200 or 250, 300 or 500 BNB, and as that people are really contributing to it, I will join the presale. If I've checked the smart contract and I see that there's no minting function, because I will have to check for minting function so that the div will not be able to mint, and I will check and make sure that there's no any port code. Once I check and see that these things are not there, which I already did a video that shows how to check mint option in the token. Watch my previous video on that. All right, so I explained how liquidity also works in that video. So check below this video, you will see all the videos there. So once I see that maybe it's one lock for 1 year, and a lot of people, the BNB they are trying to raise is much, and people are really contributing towards the BNB, I will enter, I will buy. And once I check again that the listing price makes more sense, I will join, because presale is where people make money. People make money with presale. If you can master the art of good presale, you make money. So I will join. So, but what is important to me, I will check and make sure that this liquidity is low, because I know that any presale hosted on dxsale and they lock liquidity for like 1 year, and I see that there's no main function, there's no any port code, and people are participating in it, I will definitely join. And I go, and again, before you join, you have to go and check again holdings. How many percentage is the div holding? The div cannot be holding maybe 10%, 6, maybe 7%, and me participating, I can't participate in such. Anything under maybe 5% is still good, or maybe 2% is still good, or anything under maybe 3, 4, something, depending. It all depends on you though. All right, if you are satisfied, there are some projects I might see, if the div is holding 10%, I might be satisfied with it, depending on the liquidity. Because if I start the liquidity is much and the div holding, even if it dumps, you cannot take away all the liquidity, I will enter. Because me, I will know that if I join the position, me too, I might sell my own too. Because okay, so but you have to check, because div cannot be holding maybe like 10%. If div is holding, you will see some people, you will see all the wallet that is here, you will see all the wallet, you will see one, some will be all the wallet that will be, you will see 10%, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2% is risky. All right, I can't join such presale. And if before presale you come and check their smart contract, you now see that before the presale, like a lot of wallet are already holding token, maybe like 10 to 15 wallet are already holding token, and the presale is still going on DX sales, and maybe like 50, don't join it. But in this case now, it's normal for this, because if you check their website, they already have tokenomics. That's why we have allocation. They already have allocation, all right? It's normal. They already have allocation, and the allocation said 30% for presale, 50% has been bonds, then 15% for liquidity, 1% for development, 1% for reward, and 3% for div. You can see it. And if you compare with what is in this smart contract, you see that it tallies 1% for development, 1% for the reward, 3% for div, then 50% has been bond. Then this is combination of 30 and 15% for both liquidity, because everything will be sent to dxsale, like I was telling you. So it tallies with their website. That's why you must check their website and see whether the figures tallies. All right. So but if you now see that they don't have website, and you see that presale is going on, but a lot of people hold many tokens here, please don't join the presale. It is very, very risky. That means they want to outsmart you by saying, okay, fine, since this thing is locked for maybe like 1 year and we won't be able to remove LP, so what we want to do is they've already spread all the funds across like maybe first 10 wallets, and you'll be seeing 2%, 3%, 4% percentage of token holdings. So they now, so that once they list it, they will now dump all the tokens on you. They will now dump all the tokens on you. So those kind of things run from such presales. Don't join. All right, I wouldn't join such presale. So you too, I don't expect you to join such presale. So you have to use the word. It's just simple tactics. Okay, so it's just simple tactics. But if I now say that from here, maybe the div is holding like 3%, one is still okay based on, and maybe no much people are not holding. But I will still try to get their website, and to get their website is very, very simple. You will check here. You will check here. There are always details here, but you won't see it here because I did not fill those details. So I will only join the one that has website that have details. Website to Telegram link or Twitter link, or you will see everything and some details here for you. That is the ones I will join. If I do not see it, I will not ever join the presale, because they must have enough details, and you will see. If they must have enough details. If they do not have, don't join it. It is very, very risky. Okay, it is very, very risky. They must have. They usually put it here, including logo. If they do not put it, even if they do not put logo, no problem. But Telegram website, so that you can check everything before you participate, is there for you to always check. So always make sure you see it. So this is their presale address. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. So okay, yeah. So okay. So this presale address is where is I think is let me see something. Copy. All right, I think now, so the presale address is, if you click on it, if you click on the presale address, okay, this presale address, you have to click on it. That is where it will take you to the name of the token. It will take you to something like this. Then you now check on the token like this. We see the token inside, the name of the token, and the name of the one I'm working on, right, is pilot tokens. You click on it. Now, once you click on it, you will now see where the right contract. You will click on it. So it will now take you to this thing. You will now click on it. The name of the token is not going until you click on it. Then you now see the holders, number of holders of that token. All right. So from there, you can now click to holders and see the amount holders are holding. So like I told you, anything that is this one is the smart contract. Anything that is this is normal wallet. So this thing is sitting in smart contract because people have not claimed. Also, I participate in the pre-sale and I have not yet claimed. So that is it. That is why it's still there. I will claim and I will show you now. So you have to see all these orders to be sure, read the contract based on what you've learned in my previous videos. Take your time to go and watch it. And if you don't have the time, join our Telegram group. Check this description for our Telegram channel, group and channel. Join our Telegram group. Once you join, check the pin post at the top of the Telegram group. You will see I listed those videos you need to watch, and still go and watch others because I have not listed others. So that's just how pre-sale works. It's very, very simple. So once you learn and you understand all this, you can participate in pre-sale and make a lot of money. That is the truth I'm telling you. So that is the one to satisfy all I've explained. I can now join the pre-sale to make profit. But if I see that people here are just waiting for me to join and they are month like 10, 15, and all of them are holding percent 15, 10, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3%. I will not join because once they list it, they all will go and do. They all will go and do. So that is just it. But this is still okay. This is still okay because this is for the pre-sale that will be sent to the DXsale smart contract. So all these are based on this thing, which is okay. So that is how pre-sale works. Okay. So so now the next thing is this. Now I want to go and finalize me being the creator of this pre-sale. You can see this is where I created it. Where is it? Right. So let me go and let me go back. Like I said, this is testnet BNB. So let me go back to where I created it. I think this is the account I used in creating it. So the account will ask me to finalize it. Okay, where is the account? Oh my goodness. Where is the account? Okay. Coming. I have different account right here. Account. Okay, let me check this account. Let me pause this video. Alright guys, now you can see I'm in the wallet I was hosting that hosted the pre-sale, and you can see two buttons are here. One, call finalize. Alright, so if I click on this, automatically the pre-sale will be concluded and the liquidity will be added automatically. Alright, and you can see from what shows up, you can see calling finalize will create the Pancakeswap peer, then lock liquidity and release remaining funds to your wallet, meaning the remaining funds, the smaller percentage of the funds to the wallet of the person that created the pre-sales, probably which you will now start using for some other services like maybe development of the project or sponsoring for running of ads, advertisement or marketing purposes. So that is how it works. All right. Then this cancel button is there, cancel sale. The reason why the cancel sale is there because we couldn't hit add cap. And since we couldn't eat hard cap, but we were able to eat soft cap, so I can automatically cancel this sale. If I cancel these sales, funds will be returned back to everyone that participated in the pre-sale. All right. If I cancel it, funds will be returned to anyone that participated in the pre-sale. But if I call this finalize, then tokens will be released. All right. So for the purpose of this video, I will just click on this call finalized. All right. So, and you can see something here. They said clicking the finalize button will list your token on Pancakeswap immediately. Listing will be done at the set Pancakeswap rate with liquidity locked by DX lock. That is why I like liquidity pre-sales done on DX lock. So, yeah. So that is just it. Okay. And this is the link I was telling you about, the link to the pre-sale shareable links for this particular one I created. So now I will call on the finalize. That is until I call finalize, no one will be able to claim token. And even the person that created the pre-sale will not be able to take any money out. So it's win-win. If he fails to call the finalize, dxsale will not release the fund because it's in their own smart contract. It's not. That's why the dxsale is secure for pre-sale. So you just have to check out for all the measures I say. If it meets your measure, then you can participate in pre-sales. You see, but not all pre-sales should you participate in if you don't know how to read honeypot, except you know those behind the project, or you know their WhatsApp or Telegram group, and they are able to answer you and provide some proof that there was no honeypot or something. Might not provide proof, but at least what you see in some group, if they are this, they are maybe active and they're answering your questions, and that is good. So I will click on call, then I will finalize it. You can see that it's writing calling finalize. So it's still waiting. So you can see all right, so you can see from here that I've finally called it, and you can see that the uh, the the token is now listed on Pancakeswap automatically. All right, you can see that the token has been listed on Pancakeswap automatically. So now, once it's been listed, this is now the link the person will provide to you guys, and you can now start trading. All right, so that is the link it will provide to you guys. All right, and you guys should now start what? You will start trading. Okay, with it, you will start trading with the token. So that is the link it will provide with two people. Then you now start trading. All right, so that is how pre-sale works. That is how pre-sale works. So that is how pre-sale works. Like I said, so once you give you this link, it's not even, you don't even have to wait to this for this link. Once the admin call the finalize button, token liquidity will be added automatically, and you can now start trading. This is the same link. You just have to go and look for it on Pancakeswap. You know how we've been doing it. You can search for it on Pocoin app. You see the liquidity that has been added, and you see that it's been locked. And you can see liquidity unlocks in 38 days, 21 minutes, and 21 hour, 57 minutes, and some seconds. You can see. So until this time, the liquidity will remain locked. So that is how it works. And let me now show you something now. Let me show you something. Now I will go back to this place, right? You can see that my claim token are shown for this particular wallet. All right, you can see because I bought. You can see the 50 our 750. You can see it. My token is now my contributions now. My token are shown now. All right, I can now trade directly, even instead of waiting for instead of just after claiming, you can just click this button to trade on Pancakeswap. All right, once you click on trade, All right, it will take you straight to the link of the trade. That's why I said is good with laptop. I prefer laptop. It makes your job easier. So in this case, I will just claim. Let me see. Let me show you. You see it now. This is a claim. This is my wallet. 702. Let me show you. Let me just show you the wallet. You can see. You can see assets. Assets. You can see assets. Okay, I have 440 PLTS. I have 440 PLTS right here before. So let me claim now. You have to claim it manually. It won't claim automatically. So don't make that mistake. So just click on claim token. The same way, forget about this thing you're seeing on Metamask. You know, it usually asks you to on Trust Wallet or any other one you are using. It's the same thing. You just have to click. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. The same interface. It's just responsive on mobile. So claiming token. Once you claim, this thing will leave here. So don't forget to always claim your token once the trade has been finalized. That's why before you partake in any trade, you must know their Telegram account so that you will know the time they will call the project over, so that they won't go and call the project now and they will not tell you people and they will not start going and trading before you know. So you can see that, you can see your token has been claimed. So if I check my MetaMask right here, you see that you see 0 here. You can see 1190 LPS. So it's now in my wallet. I can now click on this thing. Let's say I can now go here. I can now see PLTS. I understand. Import. Then PLTS here. It will show. Suppose PLTS right here. It will not show anything. It will not show anything because this is Pancakeswap main exchange and it does not work with testnet. Alright. Pancakeswap, this one does not work with testnet. So that is how it is. Does not work with testnet. But let me see something. Let me see something. I have a testnet Pancakeswap. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see something. Alright, I can't find it though. I can't find it. I actually wanted to say something, but that's just how it works. Okay. So we are done. Once you claim, you just go. You can now start trading your tokens. All right. You can start trading your tokens. So that is how all these things work. It's very, very simple. Don't forget to claim your token. And again, like let me warn you. Even if you want to partake in any presale, just make sure you know their Telegram destiny. It is very, very important. So just follow them. And you have to be You have to be sure that they are not really called the project. And again, I will just advise you to also to start refreshing. Start once you partake on it and see that the presale is over and they've met they've met the minimum contribution, just go to the KuCoin page. KuCoin page. Let's say you know the KuCoin page and how we used to do it, and continue reloading. In fact, you can install add-ons on your Chrome if you are using browser. The add-on will continue reloading the page. Will be loading the page. Will be loading the page, so that you will know when they call this thing, so that you can trade your token. Because some divs are very smart. They will not inform people that they've they've listed the project. They will quickly go and sell, so that after they've sold their own, all right, then before they now come and tell you people that we've listed the project. So by the time you go there that they've listed it, to go and see, you will see that the price has been dropping because they've already sold all they have. So you have to be very, very careful. So in order to avoid that, you just have to do the needful and be sure that they will definitely they sure to know their Telegram account and monitor the activities that is going on right there, and be sure and you be rest assured, and also trade, also partake in presale what you can afford to lose. Don't do it with this greediness. All right, most especially if you don't know those divs behind the project. It's bad. Even if you know the divs behind the project, the divs cannot do anything once token has been listed, because while you are buying, some people will see the token automatically on the transaction page of BS Scan, and they will start joining to buy to trade. That's just it. So that's that on this video. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful night rest.